Hi guys, Kevin Fatty here. Welcome, welcome. Let me just get set up here and make sure the chat is opened. Microphone looks good. Audio looks good. And we got dozens of people on board. Welcome everybody. Chat. Okay, let's get dig into this. Let me know in the chat box if you can see my screen and you can hear me loud and clear. Excellent, excellent. Okay, and we are recording. Yes. Okay, guys. Right, let's dig into it. This is the third webinar of the week. To this, basically, the email that I sent out today was something like how I made $23,000 in the past 7 days. You can see this is my WarriorPlus account. Right. Full transparency and everything when you start throwing out numbers like this. I've been in this business for 15 years. So basically, we've been doing this a long, long time. These are generally the figures we make on a monthly basis. It's usually between 20,000, it could be 20,000, it could be up to 50,000, depending on the month. Right. The reason I'm saying this to you guys is I've just finished a launch. Obviously, that's where a lot of this money came from. And what I've been doing for the last 15 years is usually when a product ends, jump into what am I going to launch next? What's the next product? If you look at a lot of the successful marketers in this business, it's basically what we do every month or every 2 or every 3 months. We launch new products and new services, which basically generates this sort of income. If you start off and you're just beginning, you've got less experience than me and maybe less experience than other marketers, you might not achieve these type of results. Maybe on your first launch, it could be a few hundred or a few $1,000s, and you continue to grow from there. Call it a stepping stone. On the other hand, I have seen people come in with their first or their second launch and completely destroy the industry, doing 40, 50, 60, even $100,000 in sales by just getting it right and doing things correctly. Now, you might be expecting I'm going to try and pitch you some high ticket coaching program on product creation or anything like that. That is not what I'm doing here. Basically, I'll just show you inside. I had it opened up before, but basically inside the results with Kevin members area, which a lot of you guys are members, there is a 10-day product creation bootcamp course there. And basically, there's probably over 14 hours of training of everything I've done in my business over the past 15 years. You can see 1 hour and 40 minutes long, homework sheets, PDF docs, everything. It's available to everyone. So I'm not here to try and sell you this. People have paid up to $5,000 for this. It is available inside Results with Kevin AI to basically yearly or pro members. Right. So I just want to get that part out of the way. Let's get back to this. There's a lot of people in this industry right now that are nervous about AI is going to put them out of business, blah, 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 blah. I've never been so confident about the whole online business, internet marketing scene, information publishing, etc., than I have been in the past, I'd say at least 12 to 18 months, because AI has just it's made it easier for us to develop. It's made it easier for us to produce. And the demand is massively, massively still there. I've proven that with basically what I'm doing. And the same methods, the same products, the same strategies that we were doing 12, 15 years ago, 18 years ago, still work today. And it's just, as I said, we're year on year increases in our business, and we think this year is going to be massively again because as a few things. One would be the systems I have in place. And that's what I want to explain in this webinar and give you the tools that I'm using. So back to this launch, right? I put the success of this launch. It was basically, I did around close to $20,000 regardless. I would put a lot of the success down to the affiliates that I got on board using the Launch Manager AI. I will say this. Basically, I sort of messed up the timing with JV partners. There was a conflict with one of my top JV partners was launching at the same time, and it happened again. So basically, I think the launch could have probably did double the revenue if I picked a different date. Regardless, that does not matter. My attitude is always just move forward in your business. So, right, the idea of this webinar is when I woke, well, I pretend basically that this is the start of my day and I've just finished the launch and I'm ready to move on to the next part of my business. So I've never actually touched this today. I've kind of saved it all for the webinar so you can see exactly what I'm doing in my business, how I'm thinking, and what, etc. So this is, as I've said in all of the webinars, this that I use mostly now. I log into WP Conversion Tracker and I log into Launch Manager inside my WordPress plugin, and I can see exactly what's going on in my business, all the conversions, all the links. And I log into Launch Manager. The first thing I see, income today, the vendor sales, my top affiliate partners, my top products, and I can click back and forward and do that for any single day. So that is just the initial thing. I don't massively get into it. It's just nice to have those stats in front of me. Next, we have our smart insights, which we'll get into as well. So basically, this is everything that I need to do today. The webinar email, I had a business lawyer meeting. Some of these are already done, so I can tick them off the list as well. And you can see I'm putting in everything, my personal life, my mail-ins, my launches, my affiliate promotions, everything is going into a smart insights. And this is automatically produced. So for example, when I set up my launch calendar, you can see here, this is my daily calendar. And then if I go to launches, these are all the launches. If I add something into, let me go back to the calendar. If I add something into the calendar for any one day, let it be a launch, a webinar, a mailing, or a task, it automatically appears and it's configured to show in the daily insights. For those who are following me many, many years, you might remember a product called I Am Productivity Hacks or Kevin's Productivity Hacks. And basically, that is the system I've used for probably 10 years. And I used it inside a Google document. And every single day, the way it works is you should have a MPA, a money producing activity, and you should have a most important task. So basically, these are tasks that generate money for an affiliate promotion, a live webinar, a webinar, etc. And these are tasks that need to be completed. Obviously, Facebook messages, support tasks, etc. So I know what to do every single day in that sense. Right. For now, just to make this a little bit more exciting, I suppose the point of this is building a database of affiliates for my next actual launch. So I've added all my launches here. I just made an update to this plugin around 5 minutes before it started. I had the free list building website. And what it does now is, because that was yesterday, it automatically marks it as complete once the day is over. So what my next launch, these are all my affiliate promotions and everything I'm working on. My next launch is WP Conversion Tracker on May the 19th. Now, some of you guys might have purchased that. I might be asking, Kevin, you've already launched that. Let me give you a quick lesson on this and the way how my mind works with product launches and stuff like that. If you look at the free list building website, which was the launch that I did this week, I launched that as an OTO with an offer around 6 weeks ago. So I think it was free magnet bot we launched and then made free list building website as the OTO. This week, I launched free list building website as the front end offer, and we had a new product called WP Conversion Tracker. We added that as the OTO. Obviously, it made more sales. So because that has never been launched as a front end product, next month I'm going to launch WP Conversion Tracker as the front end product. And it just works out perfect. Like that's, for example, if those who know the funnel, it's WP Conversion Tracker. I will be adding a new audience manager add-on. And then there will be developer license, and then there will be reseller license. And then what I'll do with that is the next OTO in the funnel, I will just simply reverse things around. It will be free list building website with the 67 with the other upgrade for 47, and then there is the developer licenses which are 97, 197, 297, and then we have results with Kevin AI, which could be 297 by the time I launch this because the price will be increasing next at the end of next week. So my point here being is all of the work is actually done for my launch in May. I have the front end products, I have the upsells. Regardless, if you don't have these, you just create them. You can see how you can use the system over and over again. Let me just save that so I have it in the, and I'm going to say in progress and start it. So we have our launch details in place. You know where I'm going from here. It's starting on May the 19th, which is a Tuesday, which is perfect, and ending on the 24th, which is a Sunday. Absolutely perfect. Right. So this is where it gets interesting. Let me just put in that it's up to 490. Affiliates. People including marketers that are in the business years, and especially for marketers that are like me, for example, we're in the business years. One of the things that has come up in groups with marketers, and we talk about it, blah, blah, blah. We're saying we need to outreach to new affiliates. It is so, so true. We do have, you could call it the circles if you want to call it, that we're all just promoting each other a little bit. And if you notice the leaderboards, they're like that. It's good. We make a good income. We make a living on it. But in order to expand and grow, you must find new affiliate partners, me included. So basically, this goes for absolutely everyone. And this is the system that I built here. Right. So rather than I can use auto suggest partners here, but I will just click that in a second. But first for you guys, let's say you don't have any partners in the system. I'm going to show you how to import and scrape contests from WarriorPlus in this example. You can do JVZ as well and build your own database like this here. You can see here all of my partners, the data tracked, everything, their Facebook information, their what badges they have, if they're a top 5% affiliate, top 1% affiliate. You guys have the opportunity to do all this in pretty much a click. So that's what I'm going to show you. Right, first, let me just show you this part, auto suggest partners, because I have the database built up here. We've imported data, we've scraped contests, everything like that. You can just click on auto suggest partners for this launch. So boom, here is, it's suggested hundreds. Let me see how many it's suggested. It's not giving me the total, whatever, there's probably 100 here. So rather than I've been doing this, guys, for years, as I keep saying. Every launch partner or JV manager, anyone who do this, we've always worked from spreadsheets. We would create a spreadsheet, we'd say contacted, blah, 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 blah. It became a lot of work and it was just messy. The other way of doing it would be, a few days before the launch, go through your Facebook friends and try and remember all these people that you promoted, check your stats, and then reach out to them on Facebook. It worked, but a pain in the ass again. This way, I just think it is super, super easy. So we're into the launch for WP Conversion Tracker. I want to find my partners for this. Boom, perfect partner, perfect partner, perfect partner, perfect, 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 perfect. Out of the business, perfect. Probably won't promote, perfect, 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 perfect. That's perfect. WarriorPlus, they'll automatically be in as well. Perfect, perfect. So this is how easy I'm finding it. I should probably have an option to add all. You can add, you can remove at times as well on the next page. John Melody. Simon Phillips, Nams, Becky. Give me 2 minutes, guys. So basically, the more information I have, the better I can show you this. Daniel Taylor, David Mills, Matt, William Johnson, Thorson. Thorson's, I think he's out of the business. Doesn't matter. Mark Whiteley. Woo, Charles Hyper, iBook Wholesaler, I Am Newsletter, Justin, Marilyn. Because of this product, it's been while I'm doing this, I'll talk about this. WP Conversion Tracker was originally launched around 2014, maybe 12 years ago, right? So this just shows that what worked 12 years ago will still work today. And a lot of these affiliates that are here, marketers included, affiliates and customers were around at the time, are still active, they're still on my list, everything like that. And so that's why we know it's going to work. There's going to be a lot of interest saying, wow, that's a blast from the past. Yes, it's updated, it's AI now, etc., etc. Okay, so definitely it is suggested. This is only the starting point, guys. This is what the AI bot, you could call it if you want, suggests for me. So these are all been added. If you can see here, if you scroll down, there's different message templates in here, but you've got messages for, hey, I've got a new product launch coming on. Glad to hear you're interested. Access, send, follow-up emails, bumped offers, confirmed, promoted. So you've got copy paste messages for absolutely everything. And the more you update the launch details here, these messages will basically be customized in that sense. You can click show it on the calendar, which basically automatically imports it into your daily tasks that you must queue up emails and do everything like that. It is pretty cool. Right, regardless, let me just save this and let me just go back to launches and let me see what we have. So WP Conversion Tracker, WP Conversion Tracker front end. I've got 67 affiliates on board, not on board. I have 67 suggested affiliates so far for this launch. If we look at my last launch, I had 170 affiliates. So as I said, this is just the start. Right. Before, I'll go into Contest Scraper first, and then I'll go into the AI Brain, which is just really, really cool as well. Let me go into the AI Brain first, just to check one thing. Okay, cool. You can see here, this is the AI Brain. And this is the VIP partners to contact first because we've already added them just a second ago. They've already been included here. And you will see here, it's pretty much added every single one of them. Then we go down here, we've got our the top supporters. You owe them. So basically, this is people that have sent me a lot of traffic. That's WarriorPlus. It's irrelevant. That's one of my other accounts, so it's irrelevant as well. But if we come down here, so basically you owe them. So with the likes of, let's say, Frank, this shows me that Frank has been sending me a lot of sales and I have not been sending back. For example, they sent me 1,312 sales and I've only sent back 97. It is my job to basically, you can see it here. These are partners sent you a lot of sales and I haven't fully reciprocated. I should be reaching out to Frank and saying, hey, Frank, I want to promote your product. Obviously, I want you to promote mine as well. You can see other ones here. There's some people, I don't even know who this person is, but let me just add them to the launch. So what happens if you don't know who this person is? Let me just click on their profile here. They have no identity, but we have a WarriorPlus username. So basically, I've never dragged them into the system yet. So to drag them into the system, because we've already got their information from the data. It's configured here to fetch their WarriorPlus profile. So you just click on that. Verify I'm human, of course. And then all we need to do is click on WarriorPlus profile scrape. And that's it. Boom. He's in the system. I can see he's from Egypt. I've got his name. I've got the number of sales he's made, the number of followers he has, the number of review he has. Absolutely everything. And here's what's really cool as well. Boom. I can see he's sent me sales in the past. So in this case, guys, I'm trying to use the right word here. This is where you find, when you look at the stats here, I think it's clear that he's been promoting one of my free offers, which is absolutely fine. But that's how you can discover new affiliates. Now, it gets more cool. For every single affiliate partner, there's all these reports for absolutely everything. I can click download a PDF report and send him this. I can say, hey, Mohammed, thanks for sending me 941 sales and whatever amount of revenue. Would you like to promote my other launch? These PDFs are blowing affiliates away. They're just coming back saying, whoa, that's so much data. It's so cool. building a connection, getting rapport, and then basically it's more of a chance of actually getting them to promote. So that is just a PDF thing here. We'll get to the contest scraper in a minute, guys. When I get inside this, I at times, because it just works so well, I could actually get lost for hours. You can see here's my pre-launch checklist. Contact my VIP partners, reach out to top supporters, send you owe me messages, prepare JV pages, WarriorPlus product setup, week before the launch, what to do. So we've all our JV partners here. You have top supporters, I owe them, partners who owe you. So these are people that I've promoted that have not promoted back to the same level. Let's take Fergal, for example. I've sent him 580 sales. He's sent me 64. So I could reach out. I could send Fergal the actual PDF. I could click on Fergal, go to the PDF here, and he doesn't have his image uploaded. But you can see here, hey, Fergal, have a look at this. And see if they're interested in promoting and coming on board. You can see here, here's all the products that I promoted for Fergal, the number of hops I sent, the number of sales, the revenue, all the data is there, the conversion rate, absolutely everything. So they're just really, really cool. The data, you can see here, I've sent 6,460 clicks to his offers, and he sent 558 to mine. It's data that's just, as you can see, guys, available in an absolute click. Right, let's go on to the contest scrapers. So I'm into partners, and if you click here, you've got scrapers. And what these are is these are contests that I scraped already. So this is how I'm building my database. You can see here, I've got 4, what are they called? Bookmarks. So I have 4 bookmarks here, which everyone gets. So all you do when you install the plugin, you just drag this into the bookmark. Once it's saved, it works forever. It works for WarriorPlus leaderboards, JVZoo leaderboards, WarriorPlus profiles, and JVZoo profiles. So let me show you guys how this actually works. So the way this would work for you guys is, I have too many windows open. Let me just pull this out here. Yeah, that's cool. Right. I would go to affiliates, go to WarriorPlus and go to contests. Here are all the hot contests. As you can see, I'm just going to open that in a new window. AI list Titan, dot marker, profit machine, cold case study, and epic bragging rights. Okay, and then there's upcoming contests as well. And then you've got active contests. So there's a lot of contests that you can scrape. So let's look at these. These are all the top affiliates promoting actively currently on WarriorPlus. We've got 10,000 sales in this one, 2,000 sales, whatever. Now, because I've been scraping a lot, I expect 90% of these to be in my database. Keep this in mind, guys. If you're just starting new, every one of these will be in your database in a second. So this is how it works. You open up any contest page and you just click a link, scrape the WarriorPlus leaderboard. Boom, a new tab opens and everything is scraped. Here's the $700 contest for the prompt Western Frontier Sagas. I can see I'm very happy. When I see these numbers, I'm like, boom, yes, I've just reached out to 7 new affiliates that I don't know. So you can see I have 17 on the leaderboard. 10 are already in my database and 7 are new and unknown. Now, let's take this person here. I have no idea in the world who he is, but he's number 3 on our big leaderboard. We should be 100% connected. I should 100% reach out to him. Cool. So basically, we can see Alexandra is already in WP Conversion Tracker, and now I can add him to multiple launches. I'm not going to do that now. I will just do things step by step. Abel is in my database, but I actually don't know him. So which will I do first? I'm going to create a partner here for this person and just show you how that works. Create a partner. Go through his WarriorPlus profile. Click on scrape. Boom. Okay, now he's in my system. Has he promoted for me in the past? No. And I've not promoted for him of all this. Now, if the people has multiple WarriorPlus accounts, this is really cool. You can just put in their name here and it will find let me just put in Tom, for example. You can just link as many Warrior Plus or JVZoo accounts together, even if the person has 3 or 4 JVZoo accounts and 3 or 4 Warrior Plus accounts, which some people do for some crazy reason. It will accumulate all their real data, so you're not actually missing anything. So anyway, he is now in my system. If I wanted, this is what I could do as well. Let me just go to Facebook. Start building up the Facebook profile. The reason you do that is if you look at all of these, they've got give me a sec. They have a Facebook icon. We're actually friends. They have a Facebook icon beside their name, which means you can contact them or message them with one click. So basically, I'm just going to update his Facebook profile there. Click on Save Partner. Boom, he's in the system. And you can see here, look, message on Facebook. Click on his Facebook profile, view his Warrior Plus profile, and everything is there. Right. Right. That's Emmanuel. Where were we? Let's go back. So that was Emmanuel. Let's go with Abel is in my database and he's not been added to any launch yet. Just for interest, let's just have a look and check out his data. Fetch the profile. He must have been fetched before. Fetch Warrior Plus profile. Cool. So now I have his profile searched and pulled in. He already was in my database. So I'm inclined to think when I scroll down here, he has sent me sales in the past. He sent me 64 clicks and he made 4 sales. Cool. I've sent him 0. So again, he's definitely another person that I should be reaching out to. You can see, I hope you can see my excitement in this. I could just see every launch getting better and better all the time. Okay. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you one thing. Just close this, for example. Every contest that you pull into the system is saved forever. So basically, I don't have to worry about losing the data if I don't come along and add it to my launch. So I will probably I'll make this a little bit better because I can see once you get a load of them in, it's different. But basically, the newest one will always show on the top. So I can just come back here at any one time and say, okay, add to the launch, add to launch. Definitely want to add these. Add to launch, add to launch, add to launch. I should go back and create new partners as well. So here we go, a new partner. I'll just do one more, guys, because I respect your time. Okay, cool. So I'll pull in his leaderboard, sorry, his profile. I'm pretty sure this guy, we've spoken recently as well. Okay, cool. Now he's in my system. We've never done business. So we're good. Another partner saved. Right. Any feedback, any questions? Let me grab a breather here because I love the system so much. You think Morgan Havers is retired? Very possible. Paul, Jesus, I just recalled you sent me a message. I've been up to my neck all week long and I'm catching up on things. So I will check that message after this webinar. You just kind of give me a reminder. Fiona, you sent us feedback. I don't think there is. If anyone has other issues, please let me know. Someone in the last webinar said the same, but then we had 10 people saying it was perfect. So it could be your speakers. If we don't think we're going to launch our own products, is it time? Would it still be easier to purchase Launch Manager now? Launch Manager, if you plan on launching your own products, Launch Manager is 100% recommended. And obviously, the way to see success and real numbers in this business is selling your own products and not buying. But full transparency, if you don't plan on launching products in the next few months, this program probably will not benefit you in that sense unless it's, we have WP conversion tracker, it's got the audience manager built in and everything like that. This product is specifically for daily management of your emails, your promotions, and product launches. Right, what I want to do here is I just want to go to the next contest. So this is AI List Titan. This is another good contest and definitely affiliates that I want in my system and I want on my launches. So the exact same thing again, one click, scrape the whole leaderboard, and boom, for this particular leaderboard, we've got 20 affiliates, 17 in the database, and 3 unknown. Promote Labs. He should be in my database. Who else is there? Again, a new affiliate I'm going to reach out to, and a new affiliate I'm going to reach out to. So some of these are not even in my launches, so that should definitely be my next launch. He should be in my next launch. He should be in my next launch. He should be in my next launch. Next launch, basically everyone. Oops. Plus, 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 plus. I will, after this webinar, I'll go back and create partners for all of these. Add to launch, add to launch. There's newer partners here as well. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. I've seen that some of them are already in it. I can see it here. It's doubled up. I'll fix that issue. Add to launch, add to launch. Okay, so that's all, it's automatically saved. So let's just for interest now go back to launches. We had 67 from auto suggested. Now we have 81 affiliates on board. We come to the next contest, dot marker profits. Again, that's profile search, wrong one, leaderboard. And okay, this is cool. I've got only 50% of the affiliates are actually in my database. It's crazy. I should definitely be reaching out to all of these people. Add, etc. Let me just move to the next one. I'm not even going to bother with that one. This one, no, I'll leave it. So, right. I'm blown away. I hope you guys are too. Let me just close some of these windows now. I have all the data scraped in. It's in the database. It's saved. So back to launches. Back to WP conversion tracker. Okay, so now I have all of, I can add to this any way I want, but basically I've 83 affiliates here that I should begin contacting or reaching out to in any way. I'm not going to do this now because I only finished my launch a few hours ago. I'm going to wait till next Monday and start reaching out to these people. The way I did it with, let me go back to launches. This was kind of in beta testing while I was doing this launch. I was making a lot of updates while I was using the system, because such as when I was contacting, you can see not contacted, informed, interested, access requested, access sent, follow-ups, bumped, confirmed, declined. Everything is there. And it's really, really cool information. For example, if someone requests access, they would go in here. Let me find someone to just yeah, this is the free list building website. So for example, interested, if someone said access requested, so now access requested Charles. If I sent Charles access that he wanted, it would move to access sent. It's a streamlined process that saves me messing around with spreadsheet files or anything like that. And then you come along, launch is confirmed. Okay, the day before launch, you want to contact them, send them a message, send them a reminder. This is exactly what I did last week. I just had my database here and I went along and I started updating everyone with personal messages. It simply works. Launch management, in my opinion, I think anyone that does it is a little bit of a pain in the ass, because you have to contact so much people, just so much data to deal with. This has really, really streamlined the process for me and made it enjoyable, because I'm able to reach out to people that I haven't talked to maybe in a few years, or better again, make new contacts and new connections in the industry. So that is there any questions on this calendar part? Using the scraper to import affiliates, anything like that, let me know. If not, I'm going to move on to the daily tasks a little bit, because I simply love that system as well. Okay, cool. Right, so this is my system. I didn't plan my day or the weekend. I kind of have it planned, but I was just waiting for this webinar. So let me just go into my calendar, so I know what I'm doing in my business. This is the launch calendar that's built into the launch manager. You can see it automatically updates. So basically, you can see the top corner here. I've got my income for every single day. There's that button here. You can turn that off, or you can turn that on at any one time if you want to keep it private. This is the overall month. My weekend right here consists of a promotion for the IMPLR newsletter, which I just need to get those emails in queue. Next Tuesday, we have a webinar, and then we've got results with Kevin AI. There will be a price increase happening next week as well. So I know what's going on in my business for the rest of this month. If I click on today, you can see this. I had a business meeting this morning. It's now sent. I actually put that in as an email because I need to adjust that a little bit. This is the webinar email. You guys would have got that, an affiliate promotion this morning. I decided to leave that until later. Affiliate requests I still need to do. Once that's done, I just click it off here. If I click on the week view, it just gives you a cooler breakdown here of what's happening the week and the daily income, everything like that. And I actually just noticed that. Let me just click on this. Boom, I click on this and it brings up the stats for that day, my top partners for that day, my top products, everything for that particular date is always going to be stored inside the calendar. So how do I deal with this? And how do I knock things off the list, etc.? So for this example here, the webinar mailing for the webinar, it's done. So basically sent. Save changes. I know I don't need to worry about that. There is actually a quicker way to drop these off, to knock these off the list as well. Webinar mailing sent, 100% ready again. Most important tasks, we can open up the day. These have been checked off already. And this was done. Basically, there's a little bit of an issue here. I won't say an issue, but this is just an update I made 15 minutes ago. Because these are checked off, this should not show in the insights. Because in general, when I look at my insights, all I want to do is say, okay, this is what I need to do today. IML PLR newsletter, and I need to plan for tomorrow. If you've no item, this is actually a real cool feature that I built in. My income and my business revolves around MITs and MPAs, money producing activities, and most important tasks. If I do not have a money producing activity in the calendar, it means I've no income that day, if you know what I'm saying. So basically, the way this is designed to do is if you've no money producing activity, for example, for the 8th of May, my calendar is going to give me an alert saying, where's it gone? Go back to today. It's going to give me an alert for that saying you should work on the money producing activity for that particular day. And it's just a highlight thing in place. I added one other cool thing to this. Let's go to the calendar, and there is a setting here for time off. So, for example, I travel a lot. I spend weekends with my kids and stuff like that. And I don't want that to interfere with my schedule. And I want to be on top of things. So, for example, travel. Let's say I'm going to be traveling, which I know I am in September. September the 1st to September the 10th. Now, I'm not going to be taking the full 10 days off. I will be working a little bit of time. So I don't want to suppress the tasks. If I suppress the tasks, it will move all the tasks from the 1st of September in my calendar. It will start telling me to organize them at the last week of August. It's really cool in that sense. As I said, I don't want to suppress them because I probably will be working a little bit during that time. So I can click on add time. So basically now when I go to my calendar and I go to next month, I know I'm traveling next month as well. You can see here, I've got time off for that and it's marked in the calendar as well. It's built, as I said, it can be improved many, many ways. I've got my schedule here, and here is everything that's happening Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, everything. And what makes this cooler again is I've it all the way up to May. You can have a PDF report. So it will extract your schedule for the next 60 days. It can be given to team members, given to VAs, printed out, stuck on your pinboard, done whatever you want with it. So it's basically, you can see here, I've planned up to the 5th of June. I actually think I have more planned next 3 months, all time. Everything is there, sorry, all time. And I've planned up to, I knew it, yeah. Even October launches are in place, September launches are in place. Everything is planned and in the calendar. And it's all going to be fed into the daily insights as well. Right, guys, this system goes on and on. There's more, so many more features that are in the system. That's the calendar. We've talked about today the calendar. We've talked about the launches, speaking affiliate promotions, internal promotions. Everything is included here. We've covered the AI brain. You can see primary contacts, VIP partners, top supporters. We've all our details here. We can add them to upcoming launches. We can search anything. Okay, here's really cool. This is, especially for people that are around a long time, this is sales intelligence because everything is imported into the system. So here you can see total sales 2.4 million, the best year, the best month, the best week, the best day. I don't think anyone has this sort of information, and this is the way this system is designed. Here's what's really, really cool. The best day of the week, people are saying, Kevin, what's the best day of the week to actually make money? And people might argue and people might have opinion. Here, I think we have around 14 years of data in this from basically two networks. Sunday, sorry, it's not on, it's high to low, but basically the highest, as we kind of see in our industry, the highest day is always Thursday. It's probably the best day. Just say Tuesday and Thursday, as you can see here, Wednesday is beaten Tuesday. Monday is low. Saturday is always the worst days. Friday, pretty good. Generally, Sunday, I expected Sunday to be better. But whatever. It's not what I think. Here's the data. Here's the exact facts. The exact number of sales made on a Sunday and the exact average amount per sale. So people spend $1 more on a Friday. Our top products, the top hour of the day. This is misleading, just for full transparency, because my recurring IPN sales come in at midnight from one network. So you'd have to ignore that. So after that, the best hour of the day to make sales, and I find this is funny, is 5 a.m. This is my time. So 5 a.m. my time would be midnight Eastern Standard Time. And I find that very, very true because basically when I go to bed, at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. at 6 a.m. in the morning, even 7 a.m. in the morning, in general, I'm sleeping. And in general, I wake up with more money. I make more money when I'm sleeping than I do when I'm awake, as bad as that might sound. Okay, so it goes on. That's the AI brain. Let's go into the partners. You've got your partners, your data, analytics, the scrapers, importers. One here's how you import all your data, and then you've got the statistics of all the data imported. As we talked about before, you just enter for live data, you just put in your JVZoo IPN and your WarriorPlus IPN, and all the data is scraped in. I don't want to open up the IPN here because I think I could be revealing my number if it's sorted on some plugins. Right. So partners, data analytics. Yeah, top revenue generators, promote these next. Best repositional partners, consider reducing. High value partners. This is really, really cool, guys. These are partners that are sending thousands, in some cases, tens of thousands of clicks, and they're not making any sales. They should 100% be banned as an affiliate so they don't destroy your stats. So everything is in here. It's automatically updated from this analytics page. Let me go back to data. Here's all the data, everything like that. Here's all the partners. Overview. Cool. Right. Partners. Let me just go back to that and I'll show you here. This you can see the average EPC, and this is the balance, the amount of sales that they have sent versus the amount of sales that I've sent. You've got your balance tags, so you can basically you can tag them any way you want. Let me just change this tag. I need to check that. Okay, let's go on to revenue. No, it's not that. My system, my computer's after freezing a little bit. Give me 1 sec. I think it's an int. Okay, cool. Right, let's go on to revenue. Revenue, money flow from this month, sales today, sales this month, IPN log, sales transactions, reports. Right, this is really, really cool. We have built-in PDF reports for everything. They can be used for partners, used for any way you want. I like them. I just like to see what's going on in my business. As I showed you before, pick a partner. Let me pick one partner here. I always use JK. So we'll just use JK here and click on download PDF. So for any partner in any second, we can have reports as I talked about before. So let's talk about this case. JK sent me $97,000 in sales. I've sent him 36,000. This is the amount of sales. You've got his JVZoo profile here, WarriorPlus profile, all the details, the conversion rate, the average product sale, the number of recurrent payments we've sent each other, my highest converting product for JK's highest converting product for me, the first transaction. So basically, we're in business together 8 years. We've been tracked back and forward, the number of days, the average sales per month, all of the products that JK sold for me, all of the products I sold for JK. Everything is here in just one click. I absolutely love the partner reports. Right, where are we gone? Reports. Right, calendar report. We told you that before. You can build. This is very, very cool. I gave you the calendar report of all the 60-day report. You can have a calendar report of pretty much everything and include what you would like and what you would like to exclude inside that. It the exact same goes for the sales report. So let's just check this out. I want to do list my top 25 products, list my top 25 partners, and for example, the last 365 days. Wow. Top products, top partners. The date is correct. It's picked the past 365 days, the exact amount of revenue. Tax man would love this. Right, regardless, guys, it's just unbelievable. Right, what else? Mail-in schedule. I want to generate a mail-in schedule for what I need to mail this month. It's in reports with one click. Sales intelligent reports. We just did that. System. Okay, cool. Right. Helen, welcome to the webinar. This is Results with Kevin Launch Manager. The price is $297 for just the Launch Manager. If you want the Launch Manager with WP Conversion Tracker and everything like that, and the bundle deal, it's $397. Currently, it is a one-time payment. In the future, this will definitely be going with a recurrent fee at the end, but right now, it is a one-time payment. Here's basically everything that's included. If you already have WP Conversion Tracker, you'll see a pop-up will appear, and you can get it for $297 or just send me a message. I want to explain why it's so important that why they both work together so well. Launch Manager imports all of the data. So you can upload CSV files, you can have the IPN import from JVZoo, especially all of the previous data for the last 10 or 15 years, etc. So that's what Launch Manager does. You've seen how amazing the system is. When you import everything into WP Conversion Tracker, what I created was a plugin here called the Launch Bridge, which disconnects WP Conversion Tracker to the Launch Manager. And what this is, it syncs everything. It syncs all my data. So when I look at WP Conversion Tracker here now, and then just look at my conversions for today, I've got the name, the email address, the sale, the amount, the affiliate that sent the sale. I can just click on Trevor's name, for example, and it's going to bring me all the sales that Trevor sent me as an affiliate built inside WP Conversion Tracker. I can click on someone's IP, I can click on someone's name. It will bring up all of everything they sold. This is kind of like an audience manager. So basically, the two of them working hand in hand together is amazing. Again, they will work individually. If you don't want WP Conversion Tracker, just Launch Manager works. But the reason they built the two of them in together is just so powerful. There is another, right, yes, one thing I want to mention. This was only last night I decided, right, now this works with JVZoo and it works with WarriorPlus. Last night I started working on an upgrade, which will be available possibly Monday or Tuesday. But I've added, let me find, give me a sec. I've added Stripe, PayPal, ClickBank, and Thrivecart to this. Because I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in ClickBank, and I've got thousands of customers in ClickBank, and the same for Thrivecart. So why they should be imported to the system as well. The live IPNs should be imported. So anytime a sales comes through Stripe, through ClickBank, through Thrivecart, it's in this system for you as well. And I think that's just going to be absolutely amazing. It should be in the next few days. Obviously, if you don't use these options, it's not going to be cluttered. It'll be just hidden away in settings that you don't use ClickBank, whatever it might be. So, okay, cool question. Any other questions, ladies and gents? Let me just, you can see the page here of everything that is included. I have been working, and I will be working on this more and more. It's ready. I'm using it live every single day. But I think if you haven't been on the previous webinars, Helen, for the best part of 3 months, I've been probably doing sometimes up to 16 hours a day, making all this come together, and it has come together absolutely beautifully when you look at the system that is in place. There is so much, I know there's so much other options here that, yeah, sorry, here's one. Rins and reflections, this is built into it as well. It's not something that I will probably use myself. I won't. But some people might want to say, okay, launched a product or did very good with an affiliate promotion or got annoyed with a customer or lots of success with this affiliate partner, etc. And your reflections and your wins will all be stored inside the database as well. You can click on a review here and you will see reflection journal, everything about that, momentums and streaks, everything built in. You can see the tasks that you completed. It's like a to-do task system as well. Yeah, I've stopped. Let me look at this. Let me just open this up for you. I'll just open this up 1 sec. Just make sure I'm revealing nothing that's sensitive. So anyone that's been following me for any amount of time knows that this is my daily task system that I've been using for at least probably 10 years. Let's see the last time I used it. My God, this is April. What date is it? 24th. The last time I used this was realistically here on Saturday, the 11th of April. So for the past 2 weeks, I have been only using this calendar here, and it is working so well for me. It just allows me, I suppose, it depends on what way you look at it, guys. I'm working very hard this year because I'm excited about what we're creating, and it's just been so productive. Next month, I'm going to be working a lot less. I'll probably go back to 2 hours a day, maybe less. I just know what's happening. Queue up the emails, prepare for the launch, spend time with the family, log into my AI Smart, and basically go to my insights for the next 7 days, and I can see everything that I need to do. Not going to be complicated. I've never seen anything like this. I don't think anything like this exists, Alan. It is absolutely amazing. Well, I'm going to show you a few more things and then we're going to wrap up this. The audience manager is the icing on the cake with the two of them working together. Wait until you see this. It is just absolutely amazing. Let me just close all these windows. Um, Audience Vault. Keep in mind, Launch Manager pulled in all this data and it is automatically updated for every single sale. So we have here we've got basically $2 million worth of data. And this is the part that I love. Updated 1 week ago. It updates every 5 minutes and we've through a cron job. Okay, cool. That's better. Right. So here you have what I call is the Vault AI brain. We've got 54 whales, you have 119 champions, you have 332 big spenders, you have loyal people that purchased 5 products and still active, new customers, hot leads, people that I can't lose. They've spent $500 on products, but they've not clicked or they've not purchased anything in 90 days. At risk, people that are lost, people that are lapsed, hard churn rate, and churning. Right, this is where it gets really, really cool. Let's just click on loyal. This is the easiest way. So here we've got 877 loyal customers. We've got their name, we've got their email address, we've even got their profile photo because it pulls it in from their email address. Right, let's click on view for this person. Okay, so we can see what time they clicked, what page they visited, what links they clicked, the exact date, the time, when they purchased. So basically, this person, Greg, he purchased JK's newsjacking from my affiliate link on the 14th of February, and then he came back on the 23rd of February and he purchased the free list building website. Everything is there. So let's just go click on, you can see here, United States, desktop computer, 13 clicks, amount spent. The last time they were active was 5 hours ago. They're a loyalty, they're healthy. First time they were active, last time. It's just really cool. Let's go back and find something better. Something more powerful. Let's look at a whale, someone that has spent more than $2,000 on my products, and they were last active 2 days ago. So let's take Larry for this example. We'll click on Larry and click on view. So in Larry's case, look at this data here. Larry first purchased a product. It's absolutely ridiculous. Larry first purchased a product of me 12 years ago on the April the 7th, 2014 at 5 a.m. in the morning. He purchased Solo at Escape List Builder Upgrade for $27. This was the affiliate that brought in the sale. These are the affiliates on WarriorPlus. He has continued to purchase products in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fucking hell, Larry spends a lot of money. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Every single click, every sale is in here. He's purchased the tracking bundle. He's purchased affiliate offers from JK. And you can see total revenue that Larry has generated is $3,331. He has been active since April the 7th, 2024. And if I want, again, with one click, I could send Harry this report and a bottle of champagne to go along with it. It is cool. So you can do that for pretty much any single customer, any single JV partner. The audience manager, we didn't touch on too much, guys, on this one, but it's just unbelievable as well. I had a new customer. This is funny. I need to put his name into this. You might be on this webinar. You might be. But basically, the person just purchased Launch Manager AI, the product that I'm talking about now. And I ended up reaching out to him on Facebook, and I seen that we were connected for 5 years ago. He was a customer and buying products from me. So I should be able to go in and just put in his name and see what he purchased, everything, or just click on the link and bring it up from there. Let me just show you another cool thing. This is WP conversion tracker. And if I click on conversions here, I think I showed you this before, but basically, again, I can click on people's name inside here and it gives a lot of information. Pedro, sorry, you're on the webinar, I think. So maybe it's someone else. So here you can see conversions, what they click. Yeah, it is the same. What they've purchased, everything. Right. Guys, I could talk about this all day long. I have more fun using it. But it is just unbelievable with all these graphs that you have. You can just say, okay, I want all my sales. I just want to show JVZoo sales. I just want to show WarriorPlus sales. Soon I'll have ClickBank, Thrivecart. Everything will be in here. You've got charts like this, everything. Get it, Helen. You'll absolutely love it. It will help you with your launches. There is absolutely no question about it. It is an unbelievable, powerful system. Even if it just sits there and collects data, and then when you want to use it, great. Or in my case, because I like to use the calendar and the to-do lists and all that, I live in here, guys. As you guys know, I live in two places. I live in Results with Kevin AI membership. This is where I create all my products, all my emails, all my ideas, all my sales pages, my YouTube videos, absolutely everything I do inside Results with Kevin AI. And I use this to control my business. These are the only two things I'm currently using in my business other than my autoresponder. Pedro, appreciate it. Pedro picked up a copy of this around a week ago, and he's absolutely loving it. It is. There's so many features inside it, that you probably won't use half of them. You might prefer going around it a different way, especially with tracking and reports. But yeah, I didn't. This is kind of. I won't say I didn't know it's in place, but I actually forgot about it because I created the wins logs and the feedback, the daily feedback and stuff like that a week or two ago, and we've been adding more and more things all the time. So yeah, there is sorry, one super important thing. On every single page here, there is a help training. So regardless of what page you're on, just click on help and training. And here you've got, boom, you're into this help and training page. It is wow, we've got 31 different sections on training. There's training videos to go along. There's probably around 5 or 6 training videos inside this where they're needed. More training videos will be added where required. But yeah, they're just mind blowing how to merge partners into one account. How to one-click PDF reports, important data, etc., etc. How the leaderboard scraper works with WarriorPlus and JVZoo. So yeah, it's full. Here's my promise and my guarantee to anyone, especially at this stage now, because I won't say it's in beta, it works flawlessly, but I want to keep improving it. I want user feedback. Anyone that purchased this, guys, I will promise to work personally with you to make sure you're 100% set up correctly. Everything is tracking 100%. You've got absolutely no questions. Any advice you want, I will help you. And in general, it just works flawlessly. But you might be saying, Kevin, I'd really like to be able to do this, and I will build new features around customer feedback. So yeah, you will. Pedro knows this, and anyone who purchased knows this, that I'm working with you that regardless of what help you need. So, guys, the recording of this will be available in a few hours. It will be on the way. Sign up for the webinar, and you'll see the thank you page, and all the recordings for all the 5 webinars we're doing in this series will be available there. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. A massive thank you, everyone, for attending. And any questions, please let me know.